You guys, I'm out in the woods again, and I just came upon, luckily I didn't get too close, just standing here, I noticed it. As I was scanning through, I saw a bee come out, and sure enough, there's a ground nest right here, and I mean, they are coming out of there every 2 seconds. One is either going in or going out. I doubt you can even see it with this camera, but there is no way that you would know that's there if you're just swinging along. And that's why I like to go slow, because there's obviously a deep hole there. I definitely got to make a note for myself where that's at. So hopefully you saw that. Hopefully it comes out on the video. One thing I've heard about bees is if you breathe out, that's one way they detect you. Anytime I'm close to a bee's nest, something I like to do is kind of breathe easy. And there's a bumblebee. I'm not sure today's the best day to be detecting. You know, you guys know I've been zapped back here before by that one in the log. That was a hornet's nest. Ground bees are a whole other animal. And, yeah, they'll get you hard. And you won't even know you won't even know before it's too late. So, just, you know, keep an eye out. Go slow, you know, don't go flying through. You know, with little care of where you're swinging and what you're hitting, because if I would have swung right over that, I guarantee you I would have gotten zapped possibly a lot of times. I've noticed the spiders are out like crazy today too. So, something's been going to town on that log probably before it died and fell. The old woodpeckers are going crazy on him. Well, there's a 50, and it's very jumpy. It's got a bit of an iron grunt to it. I don't know if you can hear that. So that's probably a bullet. That's going to be my guess. And I'll do a live dig here on it just to see. Let's see what I got here. But it's definitely one of them days where if you're out in the woods, you definitely got to be paying attention. I just recently watched a video, I think it's an older video, but guy metal detecting out in the brush, and he leaned down right beside a copperhead. Well, and I mean, he literally leaned down almost right on top of it. I don't know how he didn't get bit. Obviously, I think it was the snake just really didn't feel threatened. It just felt kind of intruded on. So for that reason, it didn't bite. But, and boy, he was lucky. You trap a snake. I wonder if I popped it out. Yes, no, I didn't pop it out. I don't think I popped it out. It must be a deep one. I'm gonna have to pinpoint again here. Looks like this thing is just super deep. But when I was a kid, I was rock climbing. I think it was John, Virginia, up in the rocks. And it was like about I can't remember. You know, as a kid, everything's bigger when you're a kid, but I don't know if I was at Seneca Rock or one of those really high outcroppings. And, you know, of course they tell you that, oh, a guy just died here not too long ago, fell off this cliff. And we're doing rappelling and rock climbing back up. And so he, you know, he tells us this story. So we're, you know, as kids, we were completely spooked already. And we're sitting right on the edge of this cliff. And like 3 of us are sitting there. We didn't realize we were sitting over a crack in the rock. And once you know it, a copperhead came out of a rock that this crack led to and crawled right underneath all of us. It's kind of like a V shape. It was almost like a channel-shaped crack. So, you know, my friend says, "Hey, you're sitting on a snake." And I'm like, "Yeah, right." And he's like, "Really?" And I looked down. And I jumped up. And I almost jumped right off the cliff. I mean, I was literally on the edge of the cliff doing that whole wave your arm things to keep your balance, you know. And, what in the world? I don't know what I got here, but it seems to be deep. I think it's a bullet, but what in the world? Come on, baby. Man, it's saying it's here. It's not showing itself. And, so, yeah, them things don't seem to be very scared of humans. Obviously, when they feel trapped. And if we would have handled that any different, he probably would have struck at us. You know, if we would have not realized it and one of them would have touched him, you know, or something like that. But luckily, we all were able to get clear of the snake. The snake actually somehow got turned back around, went back into this hole in the rock, and as I look back, I wonder why the range guide or whoever he was, he took a .22 and shot into the rock and killed the snake. But why would you ever shoot into a rock? I mean, that would seem to be more dangerous than, you know, just leaving the poor guy alone. But so we each got a piece of the snake skin, which was pretty cool. But I don't even know where I'm digging here. I'm just going down. And I kept that piece of snake skin in an old book. And once you know it, I lost the book. I don't know if my parents took it or what happened. But, so I don't have that snake skin piece to remind me of that incident, but I don't know, what is this? Because, I mean, I am down there, and I'm not getting nothing. But yeah, I was quite the adventurist as a kid. I loved rock climbing, rappelling. Oh, I think I'm way off here. I loved motorcycling. You know, I had a dirt bike when I was a kid. Tore it up on that thing. you know, down the railroad tracks back in the good old days, all that stuff. But can't even do that stuff anymore. Yeah, there's got to be a bullet. What in the world? There's got to be a little tiny bullet. You gotta be kidding me. That thing? What is that? Oh, a little tiny piece of lead. You know, I always say, if this was gold country instead of lead country, man, this Nokta would be, I mean, it will find the tiniest piece of lead way out in the middle of nowhere and way down. I mean, that was nothing. Well, guys, I'm right in the middle of a path, and getting a set 94, 92, just slamming hard right here. So either it's something really big, deep, or it's something good. Let's see how deep it is. It kind of sounds shallow to me. Oh man, I don't know. That's not a good sign. Come on. Sorry guys. This takes forever. That's why I have a video editor. I don't want to. Dig it up. Can't you see it? Super packed. Tried to do a live dig, but it's just too much. It's just crazy. I have to get back to you. Well, guys, that turned out to be a can. But in the process of digging that can, I dug up this very cool piece of slag glass. I mean, that's a beautiful piece. Just the way those lines are in it. Once I clean that up, that's going to be nice. But anyway, I got a slamming 86 signal right here. And I mean slamming away at me. Oh, there I'm on it. So that's not good news, I don't think. It might be good news, it might be bad news. But either way, uh-oh, that's never good. Oh, it's still in there. Huh. Either way, today is just way too freaking humid for me. I'm dying out here. Oh, wait. Did I just see a coin? I did. What do we got here? Come on. I think it's a wheat. That's got to be a wheat. Yeah. So hopefully I can save save it enough to get a date off of it. But either way, I'll take a wheat over frickin' nothing, over a bee sting any day. Heck yeah. So I found that little mini ball. I don't know if I showed you that, or a pistol ball. Well, how many of us dug up one of these suckers here? It's an old one. You can tell the way it's put together. It's just strange, and it's got a big long piece comes up the handle. Oh guys, got another 82 here, so thought I'd film it live. Because 82, you know, is usually a coin, the way this is hitting. Oh, it's not on. Dude. Okay, now we're in, oh, it's right there. Where are you? Oh, I feel something. Ah, it's a shotgun shell. Boy, do them things ring up good sometimes. Well guys, I was just getting a signal that kind of made me not want to dig it, but dug it anyway. I just pulled a big old fork out. I mean, that thing is heavy, so whether it's pewter or silver plate, either way, it's freaking heavy. So I'm going to take this home and clean it up, and we'll see what, if there's markings on it. So cheers for now. Well guys, I walked right over this spot last time I was up here, and I just dug this signal. It came in about 78-80 on the Nokta. Again, I'm running at 10 mask, 87 sensitivity, and this sucker was down there. It took me a while to find it, but I think it's a button. I can see 4 holes there. They're not punctured the whole way through yet. But still, that's a heavy little button. Sure feels like a coin. Well guys, I was getting an iron signal here, but thought I'd dig it anyway. And it turned out to be a hook. And looks pretty darn old. But it almost looks like it's decorative too. I don't think it is. I think it's just the rust. But it comes down to a point, and then it's square-sided, and then it comes up and hooks around. So I'm not sure what that would be used for. You know, tent stake maybe. Very old tent stake. I have no clue. If you guys can help me with that one, give me a holler. Cheers for now. Well guys, I'm back to the spot where I left my horseshoes last week, and I found 2 more in the same area. So yeah, wow, this must be the horseshoe graveyard, or I don't know. That's a lot of weight to carry out of the woods, but I guess I'll do it because those are cool horseshoes. So that gives me a reason to head out sooner, I guess, even though I don't want one. But like I said, I'm on vacation all next week, so gonna get out here hopefully on some cooler days, less humid, nasty. We got a breeze that kicked up just now, so it's not as bad as it was. It was just brutal this morning. I mean, absolutely brutal. And I'm still soaked from that. So gonna get at it a little more here, but then I'm gonna cut out and go home for lunch and spend some time with my wife. So cheers for now, guys. Hey guys, just doing a wrap up here for the hunt I had this morning. Oh my gosh, was it hot out there. I came home and jumped in the shower right away and cooled off and started checking out my finds a little bit. But it was mostly, I got like a giant iron ring, a giant iron pole, like stake, a giant iron bolt,
all like pretty close proximity to where I was hunting the day before. And then you saw I got two more of the horseshoes, and then today I found also found this fork. I guess I did video that. And I found this hook. I'm thinking this might have been like a U-hook, you know, and it's bent over, but had another piece going up. But that's old iron, forged iron, square shank or whatever you call that, kind of like a square nail. Got this piece of mystery metal in the middle of the road. The penny turned out to be a 52D wheat penny. I found this button that has says what is it, Fairfields, or no, Armfields, Birmingham, says on that button. And then I got this pistol ball. So I mean, it was pretty. It was a pretty quick hunt this morning. I didn't really want to mess around too much. It was just way too hot and too buggy because of the rain we had the night before. It was like tropical out there. So I also got this piece of glass from the furnace. I dug that up in the middle of the road when I was digging a target. That target turned out to be a cam, but this is just beautiful piece of glass. Alright guys, cheers for now, and hopefully we'll get another video added on this one. Good luck.